Hey guys, it's day 5. We are halfway there. 10 things that you need to know to obtain and maintain your freedom. Yesterday we were talking about risk. What are those things that could happen that would keep you, like that ship in the harbor? What are those things that come to mind that could keep you from being all that you can, being all that you can be, right? We remember that slogan. Um, but it's true. You were created for more. You are like a ship and you were created to go out and explore and be on the waters, but you're tied to a harbor. It's like those people that get the have the antique cars or have the big, cool, expensive cars, but they never take them out. They were created to go fast, but you never take the car over, 25 miles per hour, whatever the case may be. But today, I want to talk about what is it. Remember, we talked about you've got to count up the cost. What is this dream? What is your freedom worth to you? What are you willing to give up for the sake of freedom? What are you willing to give up for your financial freedom? You may have to give up eating out. You may have to give up vacations for a few years. You may have to give up that cable package that you like. What is it that you're willing to give up? I want to live a healthy lifestyle. I want to lose weight. Well, that means you got to give up the cookies, the cakes, the pies, the fried foods. Going to restaurants every day. Um, what are those things that you're willing to? It's not even have to give them up. It's are you willing to give it up? That's the beauty of a sacrifice. Many of us, if you are a Christian, most of us or have ever been anywhere near the church, we remember hearing the story about Abraham, where it says, Abraham, go up and sacrifice your only son. And I'm not telling anybody to go sacrifice your children. That's not what I'm saying. But there was a cost. His obedience had a cost attached to it, right? That God just wanted to see, if I asked you for that thing that was precious to you, would you give it to him? John Maxwell says it this way: if you pay now, you may be able to play later. Play now, pay later. So pay now, play later, play now, pay later. Um, if you don't do the work, it could cost you down the line. It's that simple. Or you can sacrifice right up now, right up front. You can sacrifice now, pay the price, and be able to play later. That's why we pay into a 401k. That's why we pay into retirement plans, because we're paying now, because when we get ready to retire, hopefully it'll be there, y'all. But when we get ready to retire, we want to be able to live a life. We want to be able to play. We want to be able to go out. Or you can play now. You can you can have fun. You can do what you're big and bad enough to do right now. And then later on down the line, you have nothing to show for it. So pay now, play later, or play now, pay later. And so what's the sacrifice? What's it gonna cost you? We've dealt with the risk factor of nobody's going to buy it, nobody, all of those internal emotions that come with coming up with the strategy and getting ready to move forward. Now I want you to look at, what's it going to cost you in time, money, energy, to do what it is that you need to do for your freedom. What's your freedom worth to you? There are people, we see it every day on the news. We see it, that people are dying to get into the United States because the freedom is worth their life, because they know if they can just make it over here, that they're like, I can create a better life if I can just get there. What is that sacrifice that you're willing to make your dream happen, to make it come to pass, to get your freedom, to be able to, not necessarily, because freedom isn't just being able to do whatever you want to do, remember, because we have rules, but your freedom is peace of mind. Your freedom is joy. Your freedom is the ability to love. Your freedom is the ability to forgive. Your freedom, sometimes yes, I want to be financially free as well. And I'm almost there. In Jesus' name. But it's one of those things where y'all, it's going to cost you something to get there. And it's going to continue to cost you something to stay there, because how many times have you seen people pay off all their debt, get debt free, and they fall into the same habits? And guess what? They just start to build up debt over and over and over. They go in, they start shopping again, they start doing all the bad habits that they were doing before they obtained their financial freedom. And so that's not what I want for you. So what's the sacrifice? What is it going to cost you? What is that thing? It says having a clear picture of your future leads to better decisions in the present. Because now you have a strategy, now you can put that strategy into play, and now you know what it's going to cost. So when somebody calls and says, "Hey, can we go out to dinner, or can I borrow?" You may have to say, "No, I can't do it this time." You may have to say, "No, I got to study. I know, because I got to get this, I got to get my education. That's more important. I can play later. I can go out later. I can hang out with the girls or go out on that with the boys later. But right now, I got to do what I got to do because I want to be free." And whatever that freedom looks like to you, we've talked about that as well. Go back and watch that video. What does freedom look like to you? Because everybody's picture of freedom is different. So you will know what it's going to cost you. So don't ever let anyone tell you, "Well, it don't take all that." Yeah, sometimes it does. And then some. For you, it may take something more than it takes for your neighbor. So what is it going to cost? Count up the cost today. What is it going to cost financially? What is it going to cost you in time? What is it going to cost you in energy? What is it going to cost you as far as relationships are concerned? And are you willing to pay the price? We're going to always go back to, are you willing to pay the price? Because freedom is a choice. Freedom is available to everybody, but everybody will not choose to have freedom. Some people will be so caught up in what other people think that they will forego their freedom to appease everyone else. And I don't want you to be like that. So what is the cost? What is your level of sacrifice that you are going to have to give to obtain your freedom? There are men and women in the military that are willing to give their life for the freedom that we have every day. So, what are you willing to give up in your life for your freedom? This has been 10 things you need to know to obtain and maintain your freedom. My name is Cassandra Williams, www.thecassandrawilliams.com. You can email me at info@thecassandrawilliams.com. If you are interested in Wise Wives Build, that is bit.ly/join WWB. Thank you guys so much for coming in. If this has been a blessing to you, please feel free to share it out. Also, right down here, hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that you will be notified anytime that I'm posting. If you're on Facebook, follow me so that way that anytime I post there, you will be able to stay connected. So, have an amazing day.